This thing that looks like Shaun the Sheep is actually a Valla black-nosed sheep. The reason its eyes are so big is because its owner put a decorative accessory on it. Interestingly, the appearance of the Valla black-nosed sheep is very unique. They have the most striking contrast in the animal kingdom. Their body is covered with fluffy white wool, while the facial fur is black, like wearing a black mask. Extremely cute. Additionally, the Valla black-nosed sheep is relatively small in size. It is a type of alpine goat. Its thick fur helps it withstand the harsh cold of the mountains. Valla black-nosed sheep are very lively by nature and full of energy. They often bounce around as if they have springs in their feet, hopping and jumping. This is actually a way for them to express their emotions. When they are in a joyful mood, they express it through hopping to their owner or companions. This messy-looking thing that loves to pick its feet is actually a baboon, one of the largest primates in the world. Interestingly, the appearance of baboons is very abstract. Their faces are peculiar, almost ghostly. Their fur is brown, fluffy, and dense. Their face and buttocks are very colorful, like a rebellious teenager with dyed yellow hair. Because of this, some places call it the mountain ghost. As the old saying goes, when you meet a jackal, avoid the baboon. This refers to this guy as one of the largest monkeys. An adult baboon can grow up to 76 centimeters in length, incredibly strong, with 5 centimeters long canine teeth and astonishing bite force. In the wild, they are not to be messed with. Baboons have a strong sense of hierarchy and a very ferocious and aggressive temperament. Dare you to challenge me to a fight? There have been incidents of wild monkeys snatching children, and the culprit was this guy. This thing wearing triangular shorts, running around recklessly, is actually a spider monkey, one of the most interesting primates among apes. Spider monkeys mostly have black fur. Their limbs are relatively slender. Their heads are small and round. Due to severe thumb degeneration, each hand usually has only 4 fingers. Additionally, their tail can grow up to 89 centimeters long, longer than other primates. Interestingly, their ultra-long limb structure gives them a variety of movement methods. They can walk upright like humans, or crawl eerily like spiders. When crossing the road, they can freely switch between these 2 forms, like transforming. Very amusing. At the same time, spider monkeys are relatively intelligent animals. In some countries, they are kept as pets by many people, but most choose to raise them from infancy. This is because baby monkeys are in an explosive cognitive learning phase. Whether it's taming difficulty or bonding, it's much simpler, making them more docile. Though their curious and active nature might drive your dog crazy. This thing the size of a finger is actually a pygmy marmoset, also the smallest monkey species in the world. The appearance of the pygmy marmoset is very interesting. An adult's body length is about 10 cm, only the size of a human finger. Its tiny size makes it a real-life monkey that can't escape the palm of your hand. Pygmy marmoset, mainly distributed in the Amazon forest of South America. In the upper Amazon River region, they are omnivorous animals, usually fond of high-sugar foods and preying on small insects to supplement their high protein and fat needs. As a type of social animal, highly socialized animals, their reproduction mostly adopts a monogamous breeding method. Usually, female marmosets give birth to 1 or 2 offspring. Both parents will jointly raise them. The young are carried on the back or held to protect their safety. Interestingly, due to the small and cute size of pygmy marmosets, many people abroad like to keep them as pets. Their temperament is very gentle. Under human care, they become very attached to their owners. Although small, marmosets are quite intelligent. They will respond proactively, based on their owner's expressions. This thing taking a bath is actually a ferret, a type of small mustelid animal. The ferret's appearance is very similar to a weasel. Their body is long and streamlined, with a rounded body, short and powerful limbs, Many people often confuse them with weasels, but they are not the same species. Ferrets originated from European polecats, a subspecies domesticated for over 2,000 years. Not an independent species. Most seen today are pet ferrets. But you need to confirm the legality in your area. Domesticated ferrets have a gentle and friendly temperament and are very lively. They are also quite intelligent. As social animals, ferrets are highly dependent, so they will recognize their owners. Interestingly, ferrets retain highly socialized wild behaviors. If someone provides food and shelter for a long time, they will see them as a leader. For example, when they give birth, they will immediately bring the offspring to their owner to confirm whether they can keep and raise them. If you pet the offspring, leaving your scent, they understand it as approval. Otherwise, they might abandon them. This thing stealing electricity on the fence is actually a wombat, the little hero of the Australian bushfires, who saved many small animals. The reason they rub back and forth on wires, like a battery running out of power, is because they feel an unbearable itch on their back. Due to their short limbs and chubby body, it's hard for them to reach their back to scratch. Wombats are relatively lively, gentle herbivorous animals. They never actively attack humans, and even engage in many interesting interactions with humans because they know humans won't harm them. Additionally, the lifespan of wombats in the wild is generally within 8 years. Their gentle and honest temperament is loved by humans. Many people abroad like to keep them as pets under human care. Their stress is significantly reduced. Thus, their lifespan can increase several times. As the famous square poop animal, wombats have a very special digestive system. They can shape their feces into uniform cubes, making them the lifelong enemy of dung beetles. Because of the abundant buffet, dung beetles can't carry a single piece away. Interestingly, wombats have a very unique attack method. Their buttocks act like a meat shield. When facing danger, they quickly retreat to their burrow, blocking the entrance with their buttocks. If an intruder tries to enter and attack, they use their buttocks to crush the enemy's skull. This seemingly silly-looking thing is actually a kookaburra, also known as the white-bellied kookaburra, Australia's unique national bird. The kookaburra is the largest among medium-sized birds. Their overall appearance looks chubby, with a touch of honesty. Interestingly, the kookaburra's call is very distinctive. They can produce a sound like wild laughter through rapid airflow vibrations in their throat muscles, which sounds like they're laughing maniacally. Very interesting. The reason kookaburras became a national bird, besides their cute appearance and magical laugh, they are also monogamous and loyal to their partners, symbolizing loyalty to love. Optimistic and cheerful, happy, patient. Surprisingly, they usually look dull and silly. Sometimes even, while flying, they can get their heads stuck in a fence beneath their not-so-smart appearance. These guys are actually birds that feed on spicy strips. Sometimes, because of food guarding, they even use spicy strips for tug-of-war. The laughing kingfisher has a friendly personality. After getting familiar with each other, they will visit your balcony every morning to greet you and help catch some nearby harmful animals. If you're in the wild and see a 47-sized fairy-like creature appearing in your field of vision, you'd better be careful, because those with long legs aren't necessarily handsome oppas. They could also be silly birds. The cassowary, also known as the fire-eating creature bird, with a body size like an ostrich, smaller than an ostrich, an ancient species with an evolutionary history tracing back to the dinosaur era. Although the cassowary is a bird, its wings have completely degenerated. However, their legs are extremely robust. Their three-toed feet not only aid in running, but also bear sharp, knife-like claws. Cassowaries have a strong sense of territory and an extremely aggressive temperament. When feeling threatened, cassowaries will raise their crests and actively attack. Cassowaries have astonishing explosive power. Experiments have shown that in a full-force attack, A cassowary can kick through 5 mm thick steel plates, and they show no fear of humans. There have been numerous cases of cassowaries attacking and causing human deaths. This is why cassowaries have earned the title of killer bird. This creature waving at you from Lakeburg is actually a Pac-Man frog, a unique and very popular pet. Interestingly, Pac-Man frogs have an extremely cute appearance. Their bodies are very small, with an overall length generally around 4 to 6 cm, and their skin colors are highly varied. Additionally, Pac-Man frogs are relatively difficult to care for. Low temperatures can cause them to refuse food. High temperatures can trigger heat stress responses. As amphibians, Pac-Man frogs need water, but they are not good at swimming. Usually, they like to bury themselves in the soil, but their skin is their secondary respiratory system. So during care, regular cleaning is needed to prevent blockages. Amusingly, Pac-Man frogs have poor stereoscopic vision. Their ability to judge object distances is very limited. We often see them during feeding, pouncing like a ferocious dog, which is quite funny. This creature with clear, college student-like eyes is actually a beaver, one of the largest living rodents. Interestingly, baby beavers are extremely cute, chubby and fluffy all over. Newborn beaver pups typically weigh around 230 grams, about the size of a small puppy. And at this moment, the little guy is chewing on something like silicone, which is actually its little tail. The reason they chew their tails is not because they are truly eating, but rather sucking on it. Most mammals, before weaning, have a habit of sucking on objects, just like human babies sucking on their hands. As semi-aquatic animals, beavers use various branches to build dams to settle by the river. A single beaver can gnaw through about 400 trees per year. So every year, many beavers are crushed to death by the trees they cut themselves. Beavers have a cautious and gentle temperament, but with long-term care and interaction, they can also build a harmonious relationship with humans, like a domesticated puppy. Very interesting. If there's a shark that's the ultimate licker in the world, it's definitely this guy, the leopard shark. The reason for saying so is because they often exhibit behaviors similar to mutual recognition among their kind. This isn't actually them biting each other, but rather a unique courtship method. During the breeding season, males generally are very eager to find a mate, but most females have very high standards for choosing a mate. It's rare for them to willingly accept a less attractive, ugly shark. As the saying goes, thick willows, thin spines. Who in the world would call a shark ugly? So most males will resort to this clingy, plaster-like courtship method, biting onto the other's pectoral fin or tail, following wherever they go. Eventually, the female will lose patience, and this also fills the ocean's gap of having no lickers. Leopard sharks are a particularly peculiar type of cartilaginous fish. Their physical features are also quite amusing, with a round but slightly wide and flat head, a small and broad, rounded tail fin, an elongated body with a particularly slender tail, accounting for about half their body overall length. They look adorably ugly, like a giant catfish. Additionally, leopard sharks are ovoviviparous animals. Juvenile leopard shark pups have black and white striped skin, but after some time of growth, their skin color and patterns begin to change. The leopard shark's temperament is relatively mild among shark species. They rarely attack humans proactively. Leopard sharks raised from a young age are even very friendly, like little ocean puppies, due to their small mouths. Their teeth are not as numerous or large as those of other sharks. They mainly feed on benthic organisms such as shellfish, crustaceans, and small fish. Their hunting method is relatively passive.
This is not Fred, fortunately. I would have been a lot more scared.
If there's a silliest crocodile in the world, it's definitely this one, the Yangtze alligator, also known as the pig dragon, a national first-class protected little waste. Though it once lived alongside dinosaurs, now, to survive, it has to hide its true strength. As for what strength it actually has, no one really knows to this day. But from its wise-looking eyes, it's not hard to see. This is a dark and evil force. Yanzi once told it that to survive in this world, you need power. You need backing. Being able to fight is useless. But for this foolish Yangtze alligator, such profound knowledge is truly hard to grasp. Eating a small fish can choke it half to death. Trying to do a death roll ends up spinning itself into a faint. Even climbing a 5-centimeter step almost feels like digging through the earth. Even ducks on the shore can easily bully it. When wronged, it only runs to the riverbank to complain to the Andes. Completely living as the shame of the crocodile world. To prevent this guy from being bullied further,